queen as well.
And my dating mom is in this journal.
Oh, I want to read.
This is the recommended way to dry your nails, right?
So she's graduating to this toy.
So you're writing about your Disneyland trip?
I'm the king of the world. I'm the queen of the world. So I'll just change my mind to turn into Elena of Sprinkles. So, my name is Queen Azelle. My name is King Peter. Princess Elena. Pepper. This is Pepper. What's your name? Alice.
So what are you guys writing?
We're writing people's names so that it's like a thing that we do every year. And every year for a birthday party, we have 1,100 people. Is everybody here yet? Not yet. 2 hours more, they're gonna all be here. Take a nap. I turn it into a wand every day.
So I'm sharing a lesson in church, and there's an experience that I remember in one of my journals that I wrote when I was about 19 years old, and I can't find it anywhere. So I'm starting to dig through the boxes. So I've looked for over an hour. I went up and talked to Kendra, and she was like, "Have you prayed for help to find it?" And I hadn't. So I got the kids together and we knelt down and we prayed. I think that's an interesting concept of how we look to God. Like, I always want to feel really independent, like I'm gonna try to do everything myself, I can get things done. But then there's also that principle of humility, like I'm willing to turn to a greater source for help. I realize I have limitations, I can't do everything, I don't know everything. And I think that that is a powerful reminder, and that there can be divine help. Even with something that can seem really insignificant, like finding a journal. I have a sense it's gonna be in that box. So it looks like you guys turned your throne into a bed.
Yeah. Today's a day of rest for us.
And you got a dress on. Here's my journal from before that time. This is a journal I began on Christmas 1994. Today was Christmas. It was awesome. I'm so glad that I kept a journal during this time. So this journal was right during the time that my parents got separated and then divorced, and I was bounced around from different schools and different houses. It leads all the way up through the 3rd of December, 5th of December 2000, so up through high school. So this journal is from the time I was about 12 years old until 18. It was a big deal. Poll question, do you keep a journal? So the experience I'm wanting to share at church was about a time where I felt like God had really led us to connect with someone and to meet with someone, and that it wasn't just a coincidence. So this journal was just of my senior year in high school. I want to go through and read these. You painting fingernails?
Uh-huh.
How fun.
We have stickers to put them on.
What are you girls doing?
Trying to get our nails to dry.
I'm drying them off. This is the recommended way to dry your nails, right?
Kind of. It looks like I painted them, but I didn't.
Put little stickers on there. So Laura, why do you like getting your fingernails painted?
Because it's so fun! In the poll, do you love to dance in the kitchen?
So poll question, do you love to dance in the kitchen? Good question. Laura reminds me of Miranda sings with how she moves her body sometimes.
Are you kidding me?
Well, this morning we are packing up the baby jumper. Janae's not using it anymore. She's not interested in being stationary in a jumper. She wants to be crawling around and exploring and pulling herself up to stand on everything that she can. So right now it's just taking up space, which means it's time to pack it up and put it away. But it's kind of emotional doing that because every single one of my kids has used it. We bought it for Isaac when he was about 6 months old, and then we've packed it away and stored it between every child. And so to pack it away again, just kind of tugs at my heartstrings. Like, I love watching my kids grow up. I love seeing the new things they do, but it's also always a little tender. And it gets me emotional because I love my kids fiercely, and while it's beautiful to watch them grow, it can also be a little bit painful sometimes. Well, we discovered that our niece, Elizabeth, can actually use this toy, and so now I feel much better packing it up because I know it's going somewhere special and purposeful. Now I feel really good about it. Is this toy fun again now that it's on the floor? So she's graduating to this toy. I don't even remember what these are called. She's gonna love it.
Janae, what's this?
It's the perfect size for her.
You dancing? She's dancing. She's dancing. She's serious about this one.
So this toy is something that we've given to our kids usually when they're about a year old. She's just already ready to be standing up and walking around. I think it definitely is that she wants to keep up with the big kids.
Nene has the best dance moves ever. She dances like Elvis Presley, but even better.
Shake those knees. So since I was digging through and found all my journals and my baby book, I wanted to show it to my kids. That's me in the hospital.
That doesn't look like you.
I got a little chunky.
There it is.
Look, that's my mom and dad.
That looks like Puppy Rod.
That is Bobby Rod and Granny Joe.
There's baby Jeremy.
Hey you guys, look, those are my handprints right there. Look how much bigger my hand is now.
Whoa, who's that?
That's Julie and me. All the pictures of me were pretty not smiling. I was just like,
Really? Julie is older than you?
yeah, Julie's my older sister. Oh look, there's one of me smiling. Okay, so now I'm getting a little bit older here.
I always loved this one. So Jeremy was very blonde as a child. So we often get asked how Laura has her blonde hair. It's because Jeremy was really blonde as a kid.
I liked to play with hammers.
What were you doing?
And I liked to be in cars and fix things when I was little, just like you, Cubby. I liked to play dress up. I loved football, even as a little kid.
What's a football hat? Why did they show you in the bath all the time?
My mom wanted to show a picture of what it was like when my body was covered in chicken pox.
You got chickenpox when you were 4 years old?
4 months old. This was when I moved to live at the mud house. And then in high school I wrote even more in here. And then when I lived in Canada for 2 years, I wrote about that. When I went to college and I met mom, and all of my dating mom is in this journal.
Oh, I want to read. I want to do it the same thing, but where do I get all the paper?
We could get you a journal.
Dude, you have a journal.
So last Christmas, Granny Joe got you guys all journals. So you have one, you just need to start writing in them.
This one mine?
Yep, that's yours.
In my family growing up, we had a tradition on Sunday evenings where we'd all sit down and write in our journals together. It was like family journal time. In other news, I got new earrings. These out. Apparently they're called ear crawlers.
I think it looks good.
I like them. And it goes with the choker, at least I think it does, because when I wear a choker, I never know what earrings to wear, so feeling excited in my new earrings.
One of the things that really drew me to YouTube and vlogging is that it is a lot like a journal, and I love that we can go back and watch stuff that happened. Is that your eraser? You writing in your journal?
Yeah.
How about you tell me what to say and I'll write it down for you, okay? All right, what do you want to put?
I love you, Dad, right here.
Love you, Dad.
Our fridge is making a concerning noise.
I am 7 years old, and I am singing in a choir and I got a group solo. I am happy. Caleb, this is about when I was 5. My dad told me about when he was 4 months old to 2 years old.
You know, one of the things with a journal is you can put in the journal stuff that happened, but it's also important to write your feelings. How are you feeling about things in your life?
No, I don't like that.
Okay. Our kids are talking to Granny Joe on the phone.
In like a singing choir.
It's Poppy Keith.
Hi, Poppy Keith.
So tell us what's in your journal, bud.
I had no idea. We opened a box. They told me we are going to Disneyland. I freaked out. We went on a plane. On the plane, we watched movies and ate some food. We had fun. It was fun. At Disneyland, we did rides and ate treats. It was fun.
So you're writing about your Disneyland trip?
We had a lot of fun.
That's awesome, buddy.
Yep.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra has a
Hocus pocus.
Hocus pocus. What is your card?
I love you, girls.
I love you.
Have a good night, okay?
Good night, J House out. Good night, J House out. Good night, J House out.
Whoop.
So my sister-in-law Michelle just came up with the most genius thing for bike riding.
Sometimes I call you Jeremy and sometimes I come on Kendra.
Snuggle season.
Crunchy.
I saw you in the first place.
So Nene is doing the cutest thing. There's a new deli. And I got a big nasty.